session, and in this session I will be explaining the basics of blockchain. If you are thinking to start a career in blockchain, or you read technical blogs or technical websites regularly, interested in learning new things, so this is the right place. So in blockchain there are several uh, topics that anyways I'll be covering later, but this is just starting of the basics, just basics of blockchain, why we use blockchain, and what is the scope in future. All those things I'll be explaining here. So first, what is blockchain and why it is being used? So blockchain is nothing but, as if you go with the literal meaning, a chain of blocks. And what are blocks? Blocks contain nothing but information or a puzzle or a code which solves a problem. So, and why it is used? It is used in the place system where security is the more concern, like document sharing, banking transactions, other security systems, and like contract making, a land contract, or it may related to your rent deduction or EMI deduction. Everywhere where security is a concern, it can be used. So chain of blocks. So here I am just showing you picture where 12 people are sitting on a round table, and I have labeled them as 1 to 12. So just considered as block, because all the blocks are linked with each other. Just like let's say you are having 5 friends who is sharing the same document or going on a trip, and also you are sharing the amount of the travel, trip expenses, everything. So all 5 people are sharing the copy of it. So finally you tally it, right? You tally all the copy, and then you say, okay, this much I have to pay to that person, and that person will pay some amount to other person. So that is one example. So here there are 12 people and I have labeled them as, so each and everybody is having a number, and number is nothing but a series. Here n plus 1, so starting from n plus 1, then n plus 2, n plus 3, like that. That is one formula. If I'll delete this 3 and write 4, so how this system should come to know that there is some tamper, there is someone who is deleting the information, manipulating the information. So how this will come to? So initially if I'll set a formula like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7, so the sum of whole 12 12 items, so finally it will not match. If I'll say 4, so let me calculate it. 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12. This number is 78. If I will make 4 here instead of 3, the number will become 79, right? So the blockchain at the end, if it will sum, then it will find 79. That will not match with 78. So it will say there is someone who is trying to change the information. So blockchain is not a centralized system. You can see here 12 systems are there which is approving each and everybody. So when a transaction starts from 1 and it has to reach 10, so it has to be approved by all. It has to be it will go to 2 and it will see, okay, the formula is n equal to n plus 1. It will come here, then it will go to 3, then it will come to 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Because initially when there was a centralized system, then you are making a payment, and when that centralized system is not that much trusted, that will alter. If you are transferring 1000 rupees, it will keep all the 1000 rupees and it will transfer 0 rupees, and next day it will say that, okay, I didn't get any amount. Then what you will do? But here you can say, okay, there was some problem here. Who is that person who is changing the information? So this person will say, I got 4 from my neighbor. 5 is also okay, but I got 4 here. So problem is here. This person is doing some mischievous act, or somebody intruder is trying to add. Again, if somebody new is coming to this group, let's say he is coming at 7, so here 7 will remain as it is, and new person will get, so new link we have to add. If you are familiar with data structure, then we have to add a new node here, and then reform the formula to everybody, publish the formula to everybody. Okay, then there is a newly added node, so that we'll see it later. That kind of system is there, how to add a new node and then build a consent of all, so all should agree though, okay, new system has been added and that should be numbered this, then the total sum will also change from 78 to something else. Then yeah, there is some mechanism to add new. But if a hacker is trying to add here, if a hacker is coming directly and saying he is 8, then neighbor will say, how come you are getting added here, my number is 8, how come your number is also 8, I am having the previous hash and next hash information, so it is not correct, you please come with your signature, or please come with the formula. So obviously the hacker will not have the formula. So again, if you try to hack, it will take a lot of time. The majority of cases it will take infinite time for a hacker to hack the blockchain system, because again he has to go to everybody and then verify what are the information in all the node. I'm giving an example of 12 nodes here, or 12 blocks, maybe thousand of blocks will be there, and he has to go to all the nodes. So it's difficult to hack a single system and be in the system. Then you will be thrown out of the system here, or thrown out of the consensus. So this is trusted system made by 12 people. If anybody will do mischievous act, any 3 person will also try to do mischievous act, then others will be notified. So it goes with your real society in your country or in your state. Not everybody will go false, right? Majority of people will be in the right side, in the correct side, right? If you have made a system that you have to go in the left side of the road, majority of people will go 99%, only 1% will break the rule. So that is the case here in the blockchain, trusted by many. Okay, so if there is any new person who is coming, so let's say new person is there, who is coming here, who is coming to 3, so he has to get the consent of all, he has to know the formula, the ledger, the information in all the blocks or all the nodes, and he should be having that much computing power. You cannot do with your normal laptop, you should be having that server, so that you add in the system. This 1 2 3 4 is nothing but a block or nodes, you can imagine it like that. This is the first session, so I'll say just to go with the block concept. Block is having the information and it is forming a chain, and all the chain is responsible for the transaction. Until or unless whole chain is approving your transaction, you will not get the payment. If you are having the land contract, maybe 8 people are involved in that, so all 8 people should know the formula or puzzle of that land contract, where it begins, the history of the payment, history of the ownership, everything is maintained there. All the 8 persons are responsible for that. It's not like only one person is giving the information, so more security is there. Okay, so by this I think I'll explain more in the next session. This is no, like enough for the first session. Hope you understood, and also share this video, like this video, subscribe so that you get more interesting videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks.